On this episode, marketing is so powerful that it'll make you believe a lie. Like, I'm the #1 realtor in the world. This real estate stuff is not easy, so send me your questions and I will answer them. This is the Ask Jason Show. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jason Piercey, and this is episode 24 what? Thank you, Joe. It's so hard to find good help. I could have hired anybody. What is going on? What do you think, you're a big deal now? Ladies and gentlemen, Director Joe did a Facebook Live video where he did some magic tricks, and now he thinks he's the star of the show. Are you ready? You're out of breath? Do you need a towel? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jason Piercey, and this is episode 24 of the Ask Jason Show. Can we do that again? I don't know why I did that. Sometimes stuff comes out. There's so much change today. So much change. This is not the usual set. This is not the usual mug. This is the first ever Ask Jason Show without my my Union Jack mug. And while I am a little bit sad, this is also a very special mug. This J, where's it? This J stands for Joe, for Director Joe. There are literally, aside from me, only 2 people in the world who have ever used this mug. They are Director Joe and his lovely wife, who I've actually never met. How have I never met your wife? How is this even possible? She's like the pokeroo. That's exactly right. Oh, you just missed her. Wait, that means that you are actually your wife. Yeah, you messed that up, bro. Some magic trick there. Anyway, so we have some change, different set. The table is cool. Joe actually refinished this table himself. I've got the cool mug. We've got this cool background because Joe's stuff is nice. And back is my fidget cube. I had it lost for a while, and a buddy of mine returned it. I didn't know that he had it, so it's amazing. So now I'm happy and less fidgety, more fidgety? I don't know. Either way, we already filmed episode 24, but it was terrible because I was very angry. I had had a bad day. We did a live video prior to it, and I wasn't a nice fellow in that video. And when we filmed it, it wasn't fun to watch. I liked it, and I said, I don't like that guy. I don't want to be that guy. I was not in a good mood. So we are refilming episode 24 on the fly at Director Joe's home. But I still want to deliver the same message. So the message was about marketing and honesty in your intent, but it was from your side, yours in the audience, the buyers, the sellers, your side of that marketing. So how you see things, what they mean, how to interpret it, and whether or not it's real when you read something. So there are rules around governed by the Canadian Real Estate Association, the Newfoundland Labrador Association of Realtors, and the Real Estate Trading Act about how we can market and advertise our properties and our services. So here's an example. About 6 years ago, I was on a real estate team. That team ranked globally #1 within its own brokerage. So a real estate brokerage is like Keller Williams, where I am, or Remax, or locally there's Hanlon, or Century 21, or Coldwell Banker, Exit Realty. They are all brokerages. So within that brokerage, which was called Realty Executives, we were the #1 team in the world. And it's a fairly big brokerage, so there was some accomplishment there. At that particular time, I was the #1 agent on that team. And when I say that, all I mean was in that 1 year, at that time, I sold more stuff than the other people on that team. So as the #1 agent on the #1 team in the world, I would have had grounds, based on the way the rules are for marketing and advertising, to state and cite this data to say that I was the #1 real estate agent in the world. It would have been true with the data that I cited. However, it's ludicrous. I'm nowhere near the #1 agent in the world. But the data would support it based on the rules that say how you need to cite the things that you make claim to when advertising yourself or your services or your products. So the point of this story is that you need to dissect the stuff that you see. So when you see an ad from a realtor or a mortgage broker or a home inspector or a car, anything else in the world, take a look at what the ad says. take a look at the fine print below. What is it citing as data? Like, this goes right back to the whole fake news thing. It's so easy to say things when there isn't somebody to call you on your foolishness. So yeah, there you go. Not the #1 agent in the world, but I could create an ad that would say it and the ad would be accurate or true, but it's not. It's ridiculous and it's misleading. So there you go. That was the point of the angry ass Jason that you will never see. Joe, we now have 2 episodes in the vault. Angry Jason, and what was the other one? Poor quality Jason. The episode 10 and episode 24. So you know what? No, I go back. This is episode 25. You will never see episode 24. I think that's fair. The dog is shaking the camera. Joe has a dog, and now I'm dealing with this. I don't know. Marketing, it's so powerful. This is how powerful good marketing is. It will make you feel emotions and think things that are actually not even real. That's why you need to pay attention and call people on their foolishness and don't accept things for face value, because it's not always the case. That's it. Thank you, everyone. Episode 25 in the books at Director Joe's house with Director Joe's mug and Director Joe's dog shaking the camera. Until next time, stay classy, San Diego. Did you see that movie? That's 2 Will Ferrell references, like in a couple of episodes. No, the other one we did John C. Reilly, right? I got the J. I got the J mug. I got the J mug. Are you gonna edit that out? Are you gonna edit that out? The Ask Jason Show exists so that you can get good real estate related information from a resource that you can trust. Now, speaking of resources you can trust, here's a couple I would trust to work with my mom. Because good enough for mom, I mean, good enough for you.